A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And now the Lakers starting group. He's out there with Newell. And it's the natural, and it's Arthur in at the point. And for Milwaukee, we've got Erickson. Flagg is out there with Dawson. And it's Dantley in at the four-man position. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Here's Newell. To the left side wing. Pass to Hayes. Here's Schumacher. Rebounded by Temple. Erickson outside. No good from outside. Inside. Here's the natural. Here's Schumacher. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Lakers on offense. Over to the left wing. Here's Arthur. And he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
The natural. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Now Erickson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Flagg missing.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's the natural, and the layup's good off the glass. The natural's got to the game.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here's Erickson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Dawson the pass to Dantley. Puts it up from 12. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Dallas. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Erickson. Pass to Flagg. Erickson outside. Lakers with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Temple. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter.
I got ball!
Lakers leading by 5. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Hayes, and it's Arthur in at the 1 spot.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here's Temple. Scoreless thus far. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, the Natural in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He scored 28 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. After a while, everything went through him. He just completely dominated, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Rebounded by the Bucks. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Tarlow score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
The Bucks making a switch here. Erickson's checked in. Newell, he's checked in for the Lakers. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the Natural. He had 28 points in the win against Cleveland. Count that one.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 5. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Tarlock. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Pass to the Natural. Now here's Hayes. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hayes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Dawson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Arthur. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got his first points of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
A battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Right side, Griffin. Steps back and fires. Misses off the right iron.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Barber, still without a basket. Six to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps pack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Dawson. Erickson is out there with Flag. And it's Dantley in at the power forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Bucks trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Temple. There's the drive. Here's Dawson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Dawson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's the natural, guarded by Erickson. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Temple. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Bucks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And right now for the Bucks, they're in good position, firmly in the playoffs.
Oh, what a dunk!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound, the more play like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Step back shot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Dawson. Here's Dantley. Flag with it. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Temple. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Newell, and the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now it's held by Milwaukee.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Both teams deciding to... has checked in for the Bucks. Los Angeles making a switch here. 23 seconds left in the third. To the inside, here's the natural. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And it's Richmond finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
That will count. He can't get that one. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Newell out there with Hayes. And it's the natural. And it's Arthur in at the point guard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's flag missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. Now the Bucks moving it up. Temple the pass to Erickson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Nice shot by Arthur.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the Bucks, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Now here's Erickson, covered by Hayes. Pass to Flag. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Hayes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Erickson. Second shot opportunity. That one goes in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's the natural. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Griffin's check in for Richmond. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, "This is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Back to Arthur. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Erickson. And a wide open look for Flag. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
The natural. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the right wing. Now Flag. Back to Temple. To the wing on the left. Here's Erickson. And the Bucks miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Drops in the tray.
And that cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Temple. Now Flag. Shot to stop the run. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Natural.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, the Natural.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kent.